Hey guys, I'm Kyle and welcome back to another video. So today, this is my first video in Utah. We are at a place called Little Moab. It's just a little more than an hour out of where I live in Salt Lake City. And this is, I think where it gets its name from is people use it to kind of test their suspension, kind of get things worked out before making a longer trip to Moab. So we're gonna see what we can play around on here today. And there's a lot of new stuff on my Jeep that I wanna test out and try out. So we're gonna go have some fun. Another cool thing is we have a new to off-road driving driver with us today. This is Maddie.
Hello.
Maddie's gonna be doing the driving today. So she's gonna drive port call around and we're gonna teach her the ropes of off-road driving. So this should be fun, let's get to it.
So I use Gaia maps when I'm off-road, but one of the really cool things about this spot is if you're wherever you're coming from, if you're coming to Little Moab, you can just type it into Google Maps and find directions on Google Maps to Little Moab. So that was really helpful for getting here, really easy to find. And then once I'm off of the pavement, once I'm on dirt road, then I use Gaia maps and I click on show public trails. And that gave me a really good kind of GPS located trail map of where I was at the whole time we were off-road. And I would really recommend using this or another. I know a lot of people use Onyx off-road. That's probably good out here too. But Gaia worked really well for me on this trip to kind of know where I was at. One of the really cool things was this tunnel. This wasn't labeled on Gaia or anything, but I'll kind of circle it here for you to see on Gaia. One of my friends told me about this tunnel, and I guess it was just an old abandoned train tunnel, but it's really cool to take part of your day and go check it out, drive the Jeep through a tunnel.
Good morning, guys. It is day 2 out here in Little Moab, Utah, and yesterday was a fun day. We did have some overheating issues with the Jeep, so hopefully we can get a little bit of rock crawling in this morning before we run out of coolant and have to head home. But as you'll see from the footage, most of the trails out here are pretty mild. I would say you definitely need 4-wheel drive and you want to have some good ground clearance, but I haven't really needed lockers or anything just for the trails out here. So yeah, hopefully I'll get some rock crawling footage for you. We had a beautiful sunrise this morning. So if you're in Salt Lake City and you're looking for a place to get out of town for the weekend, this is a pretty awesome spot. Let's go hit the rocks.
The main spot that people talk about when they talk about going to Little Moab is these rocks that we're on right now, and I definitely agree. I mean, even if you have a Jeep that you just put 1-ton axles and 42-inch tires on, there is stuff here that will test your capabilities. These were definitely 40-inch tire lines, if not buggy lines. So definitely an awesome spot to come if you live in Salt Lake City and you got a new rig that you need to stretch the legs on.
Alright guys, and that is a wrap on our trip to Little Moab. I hope you enjoyed coming along for the journey. It was a lot of fun finally getting to do some real rock crawling on this front Dana 44 with my front locker. Really came in handy on the steep climbs there. And yeah, excited to bring you more content from Utah in the future, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. See you next time.